Yeah, you missed it. Dummy. Freaking idiot.
Hey, it's okay because it's racist towards Polish people.
It's okay because they're Polish. No, they're American Polish, idiot.
Yeah.
Even worse.
They're even less human. Oh wait, no, Susan Wojcinski is Polish, I forgot.
No!
Yeah, Susan Wojcinski.
Susan Wojcinski.
Wet Vaginski.
Yeah. Sussy Vajansky.
Sussy? From Gumball?
Yes. It's not Lucky Charms, it's rainbow cereal. Becky! Duo Vintillion. Duo Vigintillion. No, I'm at Trace Vigintillion. I don't even know.
Me when bruh. Now you know I'm streaming. Now you know I'm streaming. Just bruh.
So yeah, I put that fucking pre-workout shit in my drink. Holy fuck, it tastes like I'm drinking bubblegum juice.
Bubblegum water. That's my favorite, Tony.
Ugh.
Googungry.
What is chromatic aberration?
Piss.
I do not know. I know every thing that says the graphics, you had to turn it off. Well, I've doubled my investors on the moon again, so I guess I should claim them.
Your feelings for her, they're not real.
Hey,
Missing valid texture format. Thank you.
Oh, so that just straight up teleports you to the fight with Riven. Holy fuck.
Yeah. Suffer.
Okay, dude, I'm just gonna go in, I'm gonna drop my present off for her. Fuck off.
What does this do?
I know better than fuck around.
Oh, okay.
It's hanging.
Yes.
It's hanging. Balls hanging.
Harry Ballsack.
Are you growing tired, Slayer? We will break your will yet.
Small blue snowflake-like projection. Where the fuck is she?
Good. fucking thing. Need ammo.
You want to sell 22 pieces of junk for $92? Sure.
I ran out of ammo and I'm farting an Arceus off.
Yep.
Wait, what did you call that thing?
I don't know what to call it. Stop.
Arcbeatron.
No. Neb. No. Oh, I'm in the crucified room, Omega.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
There's a thing behind him.
I know it's the broken wall, but how do you break it?
You have to look down.
Oh, there's this, like...
Yeah, you have to platform down.
Fuck. No, no. Fuck, I forgot the goddamn
Magazine.
Yeah.
Base.
Badass. Oh, you know what it probably is?
Oh.
Ladders in this game.
I have so much money. I have so much money. With $115,000.
Wow.
With the mono wire, I really don't need
Yeah.
ammo. Yeah, when you have 20 strength like me, huge god. Bullet stick in it. Whatever these fucking shit. Ah, shit.
I wish that there was anything I could do to stop it.
What? There's health right there! I'm literally pooming and shitting myself in here.
Don't shut up.
No, no, officer, I will not stop shooting.
Don't let them dull your sparkle, Neb.
Don't say that.
Don't let me dull your sparkle.
You speak in tongues.
Speed loans in your account in seconds, as low as 31.1%.
No.
No, you fucking cacodemon.
Cacodemon, more like cock a demon.
Cock.
Hey, whoa, whoa, talk to her.
Shut the hell up. Not.
She's a hell of a Look at her.
You cannot call everything that's not human adorable or cute.
Incorrect.
Alright, what else?
Yeah, Tony, that's the argument I have against.
Think about cacodemons.
Cacodemons are also cute, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
This is the argument I have against. Oh god, what is the fucking dragon's name?
They're little house spawn.
Yeah. They're adorable.
Fuck.
No, like they're
No,
actually
they're not.
They're fucking cute. Like I wouldn't fuck a cacodemon, but like they're cute little pets.
They're like twice the size.
What is it? What is
They've
the?
mouth.
So alligators, I have an alligator to pet.
What is the name of the dragon, babe?
This dragon.
The one, the one.
Which dragon?
Valhazak, thank you. This is Tony's the same argument I have with him about Valhazak. See?
Maybe.
No, not maybe.
You're not gonna stop me.
Not maybe. Not maybe. No, I'm beyond the point of listening.
My game is
You're right, I can't fucking comprehend why you
I have big brain, you have big brain. You see those notes?
Yeah, you have big brain because your fucking libido is swollen.
You fucking kidding me, dude?
I wish I was. Stay low and right.
Babe, did you see what I posted in the chat? Like, way earlier after we were talking about the robots?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Should scroll back up and find that.
You thinking that's Skype?
No, it was something I said in the Snapchat after I posted the picture of the robots. After I posted the picture of Alfred running around, and you were talking about him being cute.
Oh. I fell asleep. We're doing schoolwork on
Well, that's good. Yeah.
We got to see one. Maybe. I was listening to you. Do you hear him sigh?
I'm gonna take her silence as affirmation that she cannot hear you.
I'll be right.
Tony was asking if you could hear him. He's like, are you serious? You can't hear
Oh my
me?
god, what the
Not
fuck?
hear me, or are you just too invested in the story of Cyberpunk?
No, I really don't think she can hear you.
Alright, yeah.
She said she's been really lagging. Give her a second.
I can hear her fine.
Oh, okay, okay. So, my dogs are now working on training my parents. So, we hit the point rate where we're all settled in. The dogs are now used to where we are, right? So now they're trying to figure out what it is they can get my parents to do. So, Abby's older. She's got simpler. She's like, I know what I want. I just want to sleep somewhere and make them give me blankets and stuff, right? She's good. Cass is working on manipulating my father. Good. And has discovered that if he comes, because I was home all day, or I was up there for a couple hours today, right? And I was sitting there working, and Cass laid on the ground, and then he kind of sighed, and he got up, and he laid on his bed for a while, and then he kind of sighed again and shifted. That was it, right? He just laid around all day while I was home. And, or while I was the only one here. And then my mom came home with Abby, and then they played and stuff. But that was it. My dad has been sitting up there. I go up there for dinner. My dad's sitting there, and Cass is, Abby's with me, so she's not playing with him. She doesn't want to deal with him. So he wanders over and sits down and looks up at my dad. And then he proceeds to chuff at my dad and whine. And my dad's like, well, what do you want? So he gets up and he starts petting him, and he's like, you want to go outside? He's like, we just went outside. And then he's like, alright, so my dad gets up and takes him back outside again and walks around with him. Then comes back in, then sits back down, and then Cass comes back over and tries to give him a toy, and is sits there and starts whining, and then he barks at him. Because he's that's why I was like, guys, I'm like, he's so training you. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, he knows if he comes over here and he whines at you, you're either going to take him outside, you're going to play with him, you're going to feed him, or you're going to give him some kind of attention. He just wants your attention. And he knows he can get it from you. That's why he doesn't do it to me. He's not doing it to mom, because we're not going to put up with this shit. But you are like, oh, puppy, what do you want? That's what's going on here. This dog is training you and figuring out what he can get away with. Yeah. But yeah, no, so Cass is now he's just figuring out, how to work my dad to get what he wants. Cause it's like if my parents are up there and I put the dogs up, Abby will sit and whine with her, right? Because she's my mom's favorite, right? My mom can't deal with her whining with her, right? Which is why neither of the dogs are why both of the dogs are sleeping in bed, right? Because Abby should be in her crate, but my mom can't take Abby whining in her crate, so she lets her out. And my dad doesn't want to lock Cass up because Cass is his food. So that's why both dogs be in front of the house. And if I put them up, Cass is like, he'll whine a bit, or he'll bark a bit, but he'll settle down. Especially if I tell them no, fuck no. Abby whines, and I'm like, no. And she eventually gives it up. But she does it because my mom's sitting there and my dad's sitting there. If they were both gone, and I put those dogs up, which I did the other day when I was doing something up there, and I needed them in my crate. They just both sit in their crates and shut up. They don't make any noise. They don't whine at me to get out. Nothing. They're just like, okay, we're in here for however long she's gonna live. I was like, cause they know that I'm not gonna let them out until I want to let them out. Like, they're whining, everything else doesn't matter. I'm just gonna tell them no and be quiet. But it absolutely works for my parents. But they absolutely don't when I'm there. Or when it's just me. I don't know what that was either. What? Oh. Dean's on his phone. Yeah.
Oi, I'm streaming. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Nev stream.
Fucking retard.
Come on, Tony, pull it out. Pull out the book.
Not soft, just tired. Dead.
I don't know. I think he went to kill some children.
Dead by my hand.
I killed him.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Fuck, is Felsafe dead?
Am I dead?
Yeah.
Isn't that the point of beating the game?
Because I've been stuck in my fucking room. I did a good bit of the cyber missions. Still have a lot of them.
Who's going this punk?
Yeah. Going punk 2029. Huh? No, the hell she ain't.
Hey, shut up. I'm still fucking streaming, dumbass. I gotta make it to the party. Yeah, but that's not fun. It's what I'm doing. Fucking. Stop. Fuck, I swear to God. There we go, he's muted. Fuck me. Okay.
It's not true.
It's true, I just muted him. How the fuck do I get...
Get eaten by this fish.
How the fuck did I unmute you? What the fuck happened? Let me mute you. Wait, did it work? There we go. How do I get past Tony? You know the big room with the crucified demon?
Yeah.
What do I do? Because the wall, I can't break it. How do I...
There's some shit behind him that you have to go in.
Huh? What about me that I'm doing that I'm not? That wasn't me. That was Tony watching a video. I'm sitting here in my own peace, running down the street, trying not to get hit by a car. Waiting for Judy to call me.
Like, Tony, I see the shit behind him, but like... I've already gone through that passageway and did the shit.
I don't know what to tell you, like... There's some shit
Restart.
behind me that you have to knock down.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. Alright. I didn't see the climbing walls. There we go.
Bitches love.
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
Oh, what?
That's one guy that's not
What happened? Where am I?
dead.
I looked away for a second. And I'm sinking. I'm sinking in map quicksand.
Oh, there it goes.
Police warrant issued. Oh, I want them to come get me.
Get it correct, all my fault.
What? No!
Dino.
It sounds like Ned's dying right now, yeah.
I wish I fucking killed myself. 'Cause holy shit, that was stupid.
You know what? It just now occurred to me that maybe if I had your stream open, I'm gonna hate anyone who's Charles massive degeneracy.
I don't know what you mean.
Rampant degeneracy.
I'm gonna purchase them.
You think you don't know my address?
But I do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't even know my mom.
Incorrect. I know Dimitri. And Dimitri knows your mom. I'll have to remember
Okay.
You stop to Jamie Foxx.
On sideways.
He seems like a king.
Fucking psycho.
He's using that upper body.
His fucking legs just hanging off the side.
Yeah. Legs in like half his fucking lower body. Dangling as he holds himself up.
There's no way that shit's coming.
So really good. Yeah, so conference call leaked of Project Red.
Found that.
Talking about, yeah, they knew they wanted to delay it again, but they knew this. So what they're doing now, right, is they're all they're doing is to trying to compromise and make sure that they don't
The priest has
add
stopped moving.
things like that.
I
They're
will lock in signal now.
yeah, they actually care about the people they purchase. So I'm pretty excited to see what they're doing.
Yeah. I got no doubt that the game will be, like, the multiplayer like, they made it. Yeah, it's buggy as all shit, but it's fun. Like, the bugs, like, game breaking. The ones that are, like, you can call game breaking, like, they're easily fixable. And they're, like, the ones that aren't are funny.
No.
So,
Oh yeah, I mean most of the ones I've had, I just laugh at it.
I don't know. I just don't get the things that are like the game is not unplayable by any stretch of the imagination.
But you're also on a pro,
Right.
which is
I wouldn't even say that my game was unplayable.
no. I mean mine isn't either. There's definitely
I've seen
definitely has
some of the fucking videos. I've seen some of the videos of people who, what I'm guessing is on PC. And it's like, it's bad. It's like, you motherfuckers are constantly talking about how like, this shit's better. Maybe you ought to upgrade a little bit more. Cunts.
Well, I mean, and that's the way, like, when shit comes out on PC, like, for PC, I never understand it, but they do it all the time. Where they build a game that they're gonna release, like, in 2020, right? But it's, like, at the top end of everything that's released there, you get in 2020. It's like, it's barely playable on high-end shit, and it's like, why would you do that? Like, almost nobody's gonna be able to play it at that level. You have to turn everything down. You know, they do it on PC all the time. And nobody, like, bats a fucking eye about it, right? Shit like that happens all the time. But now suddenly it's like, oh, it's not backwards compatible for, like, it was built for it was built for the PS5. It was built for the latest generation. And then it's like, but it doesn't work on PS4. Yeah.
You know what I'm excited to see is this next Stalker game that's supposed to be coming out on Xbox. Stalker is a game that is not even like graphically intensive, and yet games still have a fucking still have
it's a lot like it's like
Crisis is more so like a thing. Crisis, alright, you're up to specs, like, but yeah, like, Cyberpunk is essentially Crisis, hey, they're running Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's gonna be the new thing. this is my PC's good. Yeah, I'll say this, like, I think 2% of us fuck that. Jesus Christ, every goddamn.
But I mean, in like, you know, in comparison to things that, for example, Anthem, right, which is a AAA title that was built for the platform and the system it came out on, and
unplayable.
Yeah, like to sit there and bitch
wasn't
about where
offered
Cyberpunk is.
refunds.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, BioWare, which is at the time was a bigger studio than CD Projekt Red is now,
Mm-hmm.
did not even bother to offer refunds and denied people refunds. I know because I got my refund denied. Cunts.
And to sit there and complain and be like, well, you know, it doesn't look like, let's say like it does on the commercials, right, or the gameplay for the release, which is on a system. Right, well, for one. But for two, like, obviously they're showing you optimized stuff on the latest platform. They're not going to be like, by the way, here's how crappy it looks on PS4, the system we didn't optimize it for, or, you know, hoping nobody was playing on it. And you're not even bitching at anything, bitch about the fact that both Xbox and both Microsoft and Sony fucking completely didn't bother to make sure that they were producing the amount of units they needed for the and this shit happens all the time. It happens every single release with everything. You have millions of people that have your consoles that are probably gonna upgrade, and you don't make enough for them to make.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck?
There's a good reason why they do that. So for the demand of like
Yeah.
the larger buying. So that's done. And then around Christmas time, you start to see, they start putting a lot more available for just buying them.
Well, like, I get what you're saying. But, like, I know... Well, that's the thing, like, I've got a post on my phone, and I don't remember if I was looking for a Wii U or a PS4. I think it might have been a PS4. But I was looking, like a year after release, right? Like, well past when the huge demand is it, like, well over a year. Maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years maybe. And I was having a problem finding it. And I'm like, what is this bullshit? Like, but the thing is that it gets me is not, I'm not gonna get on that soapbox, whatever. But yeah, so like, just to put all this shit out, I guess there's just because there must just be nothing else to talk about. Like,
that's definitely part of it. There's no real like games other than, hey, the video game reports, fucked up news for this. Of like, hey, yeah, we have all these games that came out this year. Like Ghost of Tsushima, Arsenal Gun had an amazing storyline. Yeah, but we know a lot of the Naughty Dog execs. They go out and it's a lot easier to do it on it's bogey instead of like video game awards dead for like the past 5 years. Nobody expects like a good video.
are you talking about the Video Game Awards, the one that like Valkyrie got Content Creator of the Year? Or is it a different awards though?
I'm talking about the one where they like yeah, one where Lasting won like
I mean, I think that's the same one, but that award show is only 3 years old. I think. so I don't think it's the same thing.
Well, regardless, award shows in general,
Yeah.
much less, like, very few gamers actually give a fuck, like, about the creators. They say, like, most of this, okay, I like this game, it's cool, thanks for making it, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But once you Nobody wants to talk about the shows. It's easier to talk about, hey, this company, their release. That's what you talk about.
Yeah.
Plus you have to
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
I mean, the only game I really seems to be really valuable was
Oh my god!
And part of that's because Rockstar is an established studio that has like executives that go out and do people, and then also Rockstar is fun.
you know, my sister's on the award for Cookie Brick instead of
She learning from you?
yeah, she's learning from you.
No, I didn't cook this! No,
Man, your sister was sucking.
That's
you
what
can't even boil water!
I can't do it. You don't
Grace makes some of the best cookies ever. I don't know what she does, but like, every single one is so buttery.
It doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, but I haven't heard you talk about it.
Ned Fizzy. Got it.
Fucking cunt.
Yeah, I always wondered why Nev's streaming camera next to hot.
Just ask me how he's doing. Honey, I get a text from him.
No, you get technical.
No. Yeah.
The difference.
Wanting to fuck for limitations is not a new idea. It just evolves every so often.
I disagree.
That's okay, you can disagree all you want.
I think he's good.
He's an opportunist.
Finally.
I love you, baby. I'm good. I'm up to 101 non-million investors on them. I played it last night before I went to bed.
Oh, it's hot. Leave me alone.
I
Leave 'em
was
alone.
literally just talking about how I was trying to do a stealth mission last night. I know. I haven't played it today. What? Well, what are you getting at? What are you coming at me for?
The way you're playing it makes it seem like
We also support the company. See City Project Red succeed with the way you're playing.
by the time you get to those stores, the multiplayer's gonna be out.
That sounds like good timing to me. What? Oh, okay, I see. I see. How is it this fucking thing lagging? I was like, where's my 77777 times update? But that only hits when you hit, when you upgrade the buggles to 777. That's when you get that flag. But then when you upgrade them to 800, you get another double it. And so I went straight to 800 and missed the flag.
What difficulty?
Hi, Tony.
Difficulty.
What's up with my what?
What difficulty are you playing on?
The second one. I don't know, the one below the first
Easy
one.
to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer, but I think you will be impressed.
Not bad.
What are you talking about, the cookies?
Yeah, talk about it.
Oh, man.
It's not this easy.
Yeah, she's a transplant.
It's all good, Kaylee. Hold the hole. I need Fort and Storm.
We're not delving into that. We're not going down that one. We're not going down that rabbit hole.
Fuck.
Fuck no. Fuck no. That game struggles to load in cars. I think I'm gonna go and play a fucking game mode where it's exclusively riding around.
Yeah.
I'll say this about this base, the level you're on. It is it's the difficulty milestone, or at least it was.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is where you're gonna have to start applying everything, and that's the reason it kind of fucking sucks.
That's fine. I didn't want to ride my bike anyway. I guess you could just take off on your own.
After this level, you'll kind of have a better understanding of like how to deal with everything, how to mesh together your movement and your combo.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to your save. Let me tell you. Yeah, if you go to save and you save your game, it says you on the action.
Oh yeah, this level also.
Yeah, I know that way. Tell me.
I'm not telling you, Ben.
I'm done.
Clearly. She was.
You know, I'd like to say that wasn't me this time.
Right.
It pains me to say that wasn't me this time.
Oh yeah, I thought it was Danielle. What the fuck?
Okay.
So I ran into a guardrail on my bike, which proceeded to bounce off of the guardrail and slide backwards at the same speed as I was driving forward, and then smash into another car, which then lost me.
It's hot.
Symptoms.
Put me out of my misery, you fucking fat bitch. Thank God. Ugh. Sometimes, you know, the parkour just fucking sucks.
That you're just bad at it.
That too.
It gets better whenever you start like, you know, getting more
Learning that
of
the
this,
Doom guy has the aerodynamics of a fucking cow. Yeah.
Oh, that and like
And you
you'll
lose
get
momentum
that-
faster than Titanfall. Yeah.
Yeah, that and you'll get better dashes. You'll end up coming back to this level as once you go through the game, you get all like clothes that you can put on for like, you know, exploration shit.
Oh my God, you fucking. Ugh.
The area of denial thing is really good.
Holy shit, Barry. Man, this is fucking-
You still have Barry?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I lost Barry.
I haven't done any story quest.
Barry's not a story quest.
God, dude.
No, I know.
No,
The
but
story quest progressed the time of the game.
Ah.
If you would have done more side quests before talking to Barry.
No, well, Barry's in a better place.
Good. It's okay. Haley killed Barry too.
Oh well, Kaylee's absolutely. She's fast forwarding these stories. I think so.
Don't worry, Barry. I'll save you, baby.
He said before stumbling on Barry's corpse.
Good night, Kaylee.
Okay.
Maybe my She-Mail will be able to save Barry.
So did you find out what kept Barry dead?
Oh, I just came back to Barry dead. Like I talked to the cops and they're like, come back and knock on Barry's door. So later on I came back and knocked on Barry's door. I talked to him and he was like, I basically don't like it when my partner tells me I'm supposed to go out and tell his partner that. And he's like, but he is. I'm like, okay. And then I never saw Barry again.
Oh my god. No, he let me inside.
Well, yeah, I went inside and talked to him.
Yeah, we were talking to him. He told me about Andrew.
Yep.
So
And
we
then
go find Andrew.
Andrew's dead.
Andrew, do you care? Do you know what Andrew is?
Is Andrew a dog?
Andrew's his pet turtle.
Oh, okay.
He died. And then you talk to the cops to let them know, like, hey, he's...
Right, I went out.
So I'm glad you talked to him.
Yeah, he's.
But how'd you
so
get inside? Because I got inside by telling him, like, hey, listen, me and you, we're all alike.
Oh, I got inside by telling him his tasting cars was shit.
No, I passed the 20 spot thing.
You know, so when I went down there, they were knocking on his door, and I waited till they moved away, and then I talked to them like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, do you know him? I'm like, yeah, I've talked to him once or twice, and they're like, okay, well, we just want to check and make sure he's okay. Alright, so then it says, wait a little while and go talk to Barry. So I wandered off, and then I came back and knocked on the door. I'm like, Barry, hey, it's me, B. And he was like, yeah, and I'm like, we talked a couple times about cars, and, you blah, 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 because you had shit taste of cars, blah, blah. He's like, oh yeah, and he invited me in. I know he mentioned Andrew, but I don't remember what the conversation was about. Andrew, I just know Andrew was dead. I'm pretty sure. And, so then he's talking about how the dude that's standing outside, right? I'm like, you don't have anybody you can talk to at work or anything? Because he's like, I don't have anybody else to talk to. Like, you don't have any other friends or anybody you can talk to at work? And he's like, well, the girl, she doesn't really, she doesn't do well with this kind of stuff. She's like, and the guy gives me, thinks that, if you feel anything, you just gotta be hard-nosed and just feel anything, you're basically a pussy. Right. And so when I went outside and talked to the cops, because they were like, how's he doing? And I'm like, he just seems like he's going through a hard time right now. And the dude cop starts talking, and I told him, I'm like, it seems like he's got a real problem with you. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And he doesn't like the fact that you don't support him and you don't listen and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, and basically called him a pussy again. And then the next time that was the conversation I had with them, then it was like, alright, wait to talk to Barry again. And by the time I went back to talk to Barry again, Barry was gone.
The Khan Maker has you to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
So I think what we've learned is very, very fragile. Like, you might want to do, like, a side quest and then come back and do B.
I got the cops go inside there.
Oh, nice.
So I come back and he's dead.
How'd you get him to go inside?
I told him that Barry is so fucked right now that he'd rather talk his throat. So I went over to him. He does apologize. Started talking about his Why aren't you eating, Jaden? I ate 3. What are you on about? You're a Jaden.
How'd your schoolwork go, babe?
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Still have been more to do, but
Well, yeah. I figured you finished, I'd know about it.
God, everybody know about it. I have fucking heavens to know about it. You just saved your fucking ass. He's gonna yell at me. Fuck you, lady. Oh, there's a tarot card right next to our fucking house.
What are the tarot cards for?
They are just things that
Society.
Yep. If you get enough, Joker comes out and he says, it was me, Joker, it was the Cyberpunk Society.
It was me, Joker, and I hate the blacks.
It was me, Joker, and it was Joker.
FTC issues orders to 9 social media and video streaming services seeking data about how they collect information. The FTC is issuing the orders under Section 6B of the FTC Act, which authorizes the Commission to conduct wide-ranging studies that do not have a specific law enforcement purpose. The orders are being sent to Amazon, ByteDance Limited, which operates the short video service TikTok, Discord, Facebook, Reddit, Snap, Twitter, WhatsApp, and YouTube. The companies will have 45 days from the date they receive the order to respond. The FTC is seeking information specifically related to how social media and video streaming services correct, use, track, estimate, or derive personal and demographic information, how they determine which ads and other content return to consumers, whether they apply algorithms or data analytics to personal information, how they measure, promote, and research user engagement, and how their practices affect children and
So it's more monitoring.
No, they're trying to look into how the social media places use the information. I think it's more, to be able to deal with stuff like the fact that you have like 13-year-olds that, or younger, right? Because the FTC just, end of last year, or the year before, did a big crackdown on places like YouTube because, YouTube was supposed to have based on broadcasting guidelines, right? YouTube was required to have a kids version of YouTube and regular YouTube. And children above the age of 13 or under the age of 13 were supposed to be using kids YouTube, not regular YouTube. But YouTube put in their marketing, they specifically knew that kids were still using YouTube, and put in their marketing that they were the #1 streaming platform for kids. And so the FTC went after them. And that's why a bunch of YouTubers had to submit filings with the FCC stating, or with YouTube at least, stating my content is for kids, my content is not for kids. And if their not for kids content is viewed by children, then they can get fined, right? So if they start producing somebody, let's say Jake Paul, right? Producing content that is not kid friendly, but flags it as for kids, and the FTC finds out about it, they come after him and they fine him for everything. So I think this is a bigger probe of that, to be able to look at all of these platforms and say, okay, what information are you gathering and how are you using that to, I think they're trying to prevent kids from being exposed to things they shouldn't be, right? So are you using that information to make sure that kids, that accounts that are flagged as children's accounts, are getting age appropriate ads? How are you tracking that account belongs to somebody who is too young or not too young? I think that's what they're starting to dig into. Good.
At the end of the day, don't give your fucking kids access to.
Yeah.
It's
a result of that.
Absolutely. But yeah, they're trying to make sure that what information are they gathering and how are you using it to make sure that underage people are not seeing what they're not supposed to be seeing, is really where it comes down to. But I mean, it's an absolute problem because my friend Spring, right, with her boyfriend that has 10 kids.
Jesus!
Put his dick away.
That man's been busy!
Yes. And is trying to convince her to have another one.
No.
She's got 3 with him.
That's like a hot dog down the hallway with him.
He's trying to... Well, no. She didn't have all 10 kids.
Oh, okay.
It's 10 kids amongst
My point
3 or
still
4
stands.
different women. It's but I think he's got a big fetish for pregnant women, honestly, or at least knocking women up. But anyway, that's not the point. So one of his...
I don't know, it's not like a point.
No. Go. It's not the point, but go on.
So his immediate ex before Spring, right? He was married to her and he divorced her. He has a daughter with her that's 13, just under 13. She's not 13 yet. And the mom has been trying her hardest for herself to become internet famous, right? She did the whole mommy blogger thing. Now she's got she's had TikTok for, forever now. And she lets her 12-year-old daughter, dance to highly inappropriate songs. Have her own TikTok and post videos of her dancing to highly inappropriate songs. Like, we're talking like a 11-year-old dancing to a song talking about how she likes her dick. Like, and then this mom wonders, like, gee, why are the kids or the boys at my daughter's school calling her a slut? Like, gee, I wonder why. So anyways, but, like, they've constantly reported her account, like, the daughter's account at least, not the mom's, because there's a whole lot they can do about that. But they constantly report the daughter's videos, the daughter's account. She's had the accounts taken down, but then they get put back up because she has her mom's permission to be posting this stuff. But honestly, if somebody is looking at an account with an underage girl reporting the videos for being inappropriate, and you look at them and they get reviewed, they should get reviewed, and it should be deemed inappropriate, age inappropriate. It shouldn't matter if they have parental consent to be posting those videos. If that parent is allowing them to post inappropriate content, they should both be kicked off the platform. Like, start blocking from him MAC addresses, IPs, like, shit like that. But no, and well, that's the other thing, right? Because she has another son from another marriage who is molesting all the children that are with her. And they had a whole investigation and had whatever the hell is Child Protective Services out there. And they went out there to talk to all the kids. Well, they didn't bother to isolate her from the children or isolate the children from each other when they were doing these interviews. So they would take one kid out, and she basically threatened all the rest of them not to say anything. And so when they were doing these interviews with the kids, they didn't get any information because they were all scared to death of their mom, and they weren't going to say anything about their brother doing
Some improvements on their design have been made. Enjoy what is undoubtedly my finest work.
So it's like, there's all kinds of bullshit. So I'm all for things where it's like just trying to get in there to make sure that, shit's going where it's supposed to be.
Pick it up. Go away.
But this is the problem, right? When you're the type of person who, like, and I support, like, less government and things, but the problem is that when you let, if you don't regulate or have some kind of oversight, companies will just run rampant and do whatever. They don't police themselves. They won't police themselves.
Well, you remember that big ass fucking brick of cookies? Not only that, it's just that, I'm all for people like down the rabbit hole. Every single one.
Yeah.
Because now you're starting to have to age isn't just enough.
Yeah.
The more and more
But yeah, so
I mean, they just have to have stupid punishment. Like, stop being pedophiles, right? Everything's sort of going downhill when we put the shower. Wow, they keep women rights.
But yeah, it's. I mean, you still have death penalty, right? But like, you sentence somebody to death penalty, and then they sit in prison for 30 years before they finally get fucking killed, and then we're just like, pay the whole thing off.
We need a fucking guillotine back, dude.
But then
Frank
the
had that shit till 1967.
I want to see them motherfuckers swim.
The problem that you have though is that an extended time in the system, right? There's so many people, not so many, because I don't know what the percentages are, right? But there's absolutely people that are like wrongly accused, and then you basically, because it's an imperfect system, now you're just killing people.
So that to get rid of his health bar really quickly, you should use blood punch on him.
I have no idea what you're saying. Hold on.
Grab
Melee.
Pud. Get him in. With the blood punch.
Melee that
Just blood gun punch him.
Free the pudge. Let him go.
See how much damage that did?
Then you fight him.
The fucking, Doom Hunter. That being said, I'm gonna get a hit.
I know. Good luck.
Dang you.
Have fun, Tony.
Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Good luck, man.
Excellent. I expect
Fuck you, man.
God damn it. Oh,
Go.
Did you just leave and say gunk?
Zigga.
That's enough of this game. Holy shit. Okay.